In this video, we are going to program the finding records module. So we're going to create a program or routine that will find the record or filter the record, finding and filtering the record, okay, specified by the user. So going back to our program, we're going to check on our application. If you're going to click, if you're going to run it, okay, if you want to find record, okay, we're going to specify it here. For example, the value, and then the field, the field, and then the value you're going to to find, and then click find, okay, after it. After clicking find, okay, so this data grid view should change according to the search, okay, we have uh, supplied here. Okay, so in this case, we're going to modify our screen. Okay, for example, in the tools strip label, we're going to supply its text, change its text property into find, okay, or search, okay, and then find or search, and then this one will be a text. So this will be ts field value, txtfld value, tsfld, ts text field value, or ts field value only, ts field value. Okay, so the name of this is ts field value, the name of this is ts combo fields. Okay, and when we click this find, whenever we click this find button, okay, when we click that button, we need now to supply whatever code we need to search the record and then reflect it on the data grid view. Okay, so for example, we're going to have it like this. Okay, so we're going to call our CNN. Okay, CNN, by the way, if you're going to review it, CNN is an object of our database. Okay, so our database is this is our definition. So we're going to to invoke, okay, a property or a method here, okay, and we're going to call it from this program. Okay, so going back, so we are in the main screen. Okay, at the main screen, we're going to, okay, call, okay, a function which we will call it as get search record. Okay, get search record. So we're going to get all search record, but we're going to call or to pass in here the model. Okay, we're going to pass the model, and of course we're going to pass here the criteria. Okay, so before doing that, we're going to open the database class. Okay, database class, and then we're going to define our find routine. Okay, so to do that, you just copy this one, copy the get all rows, okay, function, select it, copy, and then paste it below, and then we'll change this into get search record. Okay, get search record. So we're going to pass the model, and of course we're going to pass by value. Okay, by val. Okay, the criteria. Okay, so what is criteria? Criteria is the criteria we're going to use in selecting a record. Like for example, we're going to display, okay, all records which are display all persons who are male. Okay, for example, so the criteria is sex is equal to male. So that is what we call, this is that is the use of this, the criteria variable. So this is a string. Okay, okay, this is a string. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so in our application, in our code, we just need to add at the query string, okay, these lines. Okay, we need to specify a space so that there will be no error later on, and then the criteria. Okay, the criteria. So you just add the criteria here with the space. Okay, so on the space we're going to write where, and then the criteria. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to modify, going back to the main screen. Okay, so we're going to add here our criteria. Okay, so our criteria will be, for example, so we are going to use the TS, okay, field. This is records. TS field combo fields dot text. Okay, so this TS field dot text is actually this combo box. So this is the combo box. So this is it. Okay, and then which is equal to, so we're going to, this is a string, so we need to have it like this, which is equal to, okay, for example, we add the value of the, okay, TS search or find value, field value dot text. So TS field value and TS combo field. So these are the objects here. Okay, so when we pass it, okay, and we call it, it should return a value. Okay, so whenever whenever our program runs, we need to update our data grid view. Okay, so to update the data grid view, we just supply dtg dot, okay, view dtg data grid views dot data source is equal to, let's try this one. Okay, so whatever return value of this, okay, the return value will become the data source of our data grid view. Okay, so maybe we just, okay, we just run this. Let's try to run it. Okay, so we'll try, for example, sex is M, field value is M, all males, then click find. We have an error here. M corresponds to your Maria server. Okay, so we need specified a single quote here, so we need to pair that with another single quote here. Okay, let's try to run. Let's try running it again. Okay, we are going to find M for the sex and then click find. So we got all males here. If we change this to F, click find, we got nothing because there's no female in our record. So for example, we change this to surname, and then example, this is our value, click find, so we got this record. Okay, so we can also change this with the like. Okay, so that if it is a string, okay, we can find it, okay, with the different names or characters depending on the characters, but we can still use the equal sign for this. Okay, so that is how we search record. That's why how we filter records in okay, from our table, okay, using simple query string. Okay, so let's save it and try it.